Hello, welcome to our weekly astrology podcast. Total Gemini, totalgemini.com, Total Gemini on YouTube, Total Gemini on Spotify podcast as well. So thank you for tuning in, listening to us. And here we discuss the planets, their locations, how they affect all of us for the given week, which is this podcast is for next week. And then we briefly discuss the placements of the planets for the week and along with relevant reviews of the basics. And Gemini, stick around to the end for Gemini specific information. All right. So for everybody, generally the first two-thirds of this is for everybody, and the last third is reserved for Gemini. So here we go. May 26th through June 1st, 2024, we start this week with the Sun in Gemini in the 4th house, with the Moon in Capricorn in the 12th house. The 12th house. Okay. All right, so here is specifically how we start the week with each planet. The Sun in Gemini in the 4th house. Woohoo! Gemini season. Moon, Capricorn, 12th house. Mercury in Taurus in the 3rd house. Venus in Gemini in the 4th house. Mars in Aries in the 2nd house. Jupiter in Gemini in the 4th house. Saturn in Pisces in the 2nd house. Uranus in Taurus in the 4th house. Neptune in Pisces in the 2nd house. And Pluto in Aries in the 1st house. All right, everybody likes to know what's going on with the moon, so here we go. We have this week starting with the moon in Capricorn in the 12th house. And as we all know, the moon has to do with our emotions, how we express ourselves, intuition. It's kind of our feminine, lighter, gentler side of things. So, and then the 12th house is the self undoing, the unconscious self, transcendence, secrets, and seclusion. So 12th house is kind of the mystery house. Anyhow, and then we have Capricorn. So the moon in Capricorn in the 12th house. And Capricorn, slow and steady wins the race is generally the Capricorn, and they tend to be achievers, but they'll define their own achievements. You don't define them for them. They are practical and have personality towards leadership and authority. They're ruled by Saturn, and Capricorns tend to value their time. They can be trusted with their word, and they can seem too serious and not playful and possess an inability to let their inner child run free. Capricorns is the cardinal earth sign. It's a symbol of the sea goat, and its ruling planet is Saturn. It rules the 10th house, and its color is brown. So since Capricorn is the cardinal earth sign, the mode cardinal likes to take the lead, initiates activity, action oriented. Cardinal are the initiators, get things going, the leader of the pack. However, they often drop the ball. So they're not the best at seeing things through. It can be ambitious self-starters and leaders, but again, not likely to see things through. Their element, Earth. Capricorn, the cardinal Earth sign. Earth, the dependable, reliable, and grounded. So there you have Capricorn. All right, special astro events for this week. On May 30th, conjunction of Mercury and Venus, and May 31st, conjunction of the Moon and Saturn. Just interesting. Nothing fancy like an eclipse or anything like that. No full moon. That's all. Just plain and simple. All right. All right, Gemini season and other events this week in history. On May 26, 1907, John Wayne was born. Real tall guy that played cowboy on early TV shows. I don't know if any of you remember him, but I remember the older folks in my family used to love watching John Wayne shows. Anyhow, May 27th, 1927 is the end of the Model T Ford, and the retooling begins to manufacture the Model A. How about that? May 28th, 1830 was a bad day for Native Americans as President Andrew Jackson signs the Indian Removal Act, which served to force them off the land. All right. I've always wondered how things would be today if Europeans just went over and everyone just got along all nice and stuff. Maybe in another universe or or more peaceful parallel universe out there somewhere nicer than people on this planet. Anyway, just food for thought. If we came here and, we're going to come here eventually anyway, and everybody travels around if you look at history. And, if we just go from point A to point B and everybody just gets along, wouldn't that be nice? Just saying. Okay, let's move on for insights for the week for everybody. Everybody. Mars placement at this time is easy for you to express yourself boldly and confidently. You seem to care less about outside approval, and this frees you to act on your own behalf or do something you have not had the courage to attempt before. So, your health and vitality are good, and you need physical outlets for your energies. So, go do something fun, everybody. Fun, fun, fun. This was last week also. So, 2 weeks in a row of having fun is really nice. Yeah. Gemini season, summer. I mean, come on. Well, into spring. Summer's coming. All right. May 27th, Mercury sextile Saturn. Your mind is serious and you're able to concentrate on work that requires patience, attention to detail, and precision. So, practical concerns apparently dominate, and you have the patience for them. It's a good time to learn, um, organize your files, take care of business. Yeah, avoid things that distract you from your work. May 27th, Venus conjunct the Sun. Your personal magnetism is strong and you attract appreciation, affection, and attention at this time. Feelings of love, the desire for beauty, and the urge to be creative are strong. You should beautify your surroundings and pay particular attention to your appearance. This is a good time to treat yourself or do something fun just for you. So that to me says spa day. Go to the spa, get a massage, get your hair done, whatever makes you feel good. Get your nails done, that sort of thing. Yeah, love yourself. May 30th, Mercury conjunct Uranus. Your mental processes are speeding up. You grasp new concepts easily, and you tend to be impatient, slower minds. So, slower folks and people that just aren't keeping up kind of irritate you. So, things moving quickly, quickly. Summertime. That's how it is. All right, Geminis. This one's for you. May 26th to May 27th, Mercury square Jupiter. Your mind is on bigger issues and long range plans. You're optimistic and enthusiastic about your ideas, and but you're disinclined to read the fine print, study all the facts. So, get your facts straight so you can make good choices. All right. Don't skip out on the important details, even though you may want to. All right. May 29th through June 2nd, Jupiter placement. Someone is likely to offer you a very promising opportunity at this time, and or you may have an offer for somebody else. Should be mutually beneficial, whatever this offer is. So, that sounds good. And it has something to do with what I just mentioned before, that your mind is on bigger issues and long range plans. And then you have this offer coming up. So it sounds like kind of a good business week for you, Gemini. Okay, May 30th through May 31st, Mercury opposition Saturn. You're likely to distance yourself from others. You feel the need to withdraw and reflect, and your thoughts are inclined to be heavy, critical, and pessimistic at this time. So listen up. Just these last 2 days, you had issues on your mind. You have opportunity, an opportunity that's beneficial for you and somebody else, and now you're feeling pessimistic about it. So just step back, look at the details, study the facts, take your time. Okay? So just be careful in your choices this next week, Gemini. And don't forget, for everybody, we're pampering ourselves, and this is supposed to be a really good week. So Gemini, you have a little stuff on the you need to think about side, but at the same time pamper yourself so it's not too heavy on you. Okay? All right. Thank you again for joining me, and we'll catch you next week. Later.